Voters in Niger will decide whether to keep the constitution approved just last August in a controversial referendum that increased the power of then-President Mamadou Tanja and gave him another 3 years in power. President Tanja went ahead with that referendum over the objections of the Economic Community of West African States. When Niger's parliament and constitutional court said the vote was illegal, he dissolved both bodies and ruled by decree. The president's refusal to give up power at the end of his second five-year term sparked widespread protests. Military leaders toppled him in February and named a consultative council to draft a new constitution. Attorney Seni Yaye is the vice president of the council's Commission on Political Affairs. He says the referendum is a chance to return Niger to normal constitutional life.
En tout cas, l'opinion nigérienne.
In the opinion of the citizens of Niger, it is normal to have a new constitution to bring about a modern state that respects the rule of law. And there will not be this modern state without a new reliable constitution.
Niger is no stranger to changing its constitution, but political science professor Mahman Tijani Alou says the breadth of civil society represented in this consultative council makes this proposed constitution more accountable to the people.
Et ça, c'est la première fois que ça arrive dans l'histoire du Niger, c'est que
This is the first time in the history of Niger that a constitutional project was discussed by all parts of society. Usually when you talk about constitutions, you talk about the type of government they'll vote on. Will it be presidential, semi-presidential, or parliamentary? Will this be a secular government, or will it be Islamic?
The Consultative Council settled on what's known as a semi-presidential system, where the chief executive's powers are limited. The alliance of political parties that supported President Tanja say that's a mistake because Niger needs a strong central authority to manage such a vast, underdeveloped country with huge population growth. Because the referendum proposes a weaker presidency, former Prime Minister Seni Umaru says Tanja supporters oppose it.
Alors, en ce qui concerne notre parti,
After discussion, the members of the 25 political parties which supported the previous government believe it is better for Niger to have a strong presidential government. We will have one voice in this referendum.
qui sied mieux au peuple nigérien.
Attorney Yaye says the Consultative Council is confident it's presenting the people of Niger with the best way to restore civilian rule.
L'important est que le peuple nigérien.
There will be new laws that are going to be taken, and it is important that it happens before an election, because on the 31st of October, Niger is going to have a new normal constitution adopted by the people of Niger that will serve as the basis of a new normal constitutional life.
Professor
Alou says this referendum is about more than the next president.
D'une certaine façon,
The people of Niger realize that the Constitution is not only about the type of government, but it's about the choice of society and the principles that involve everyone.
C'est aussi un choix de démocratie qui doit normalement impliquer tout le monde.
If approved, this new constitution will set the stage for presidential elections in January, delivering on the military's promise to return Niger to civilian rule within a year of their taking power. Scott Stearns, VOA News, Niamey.